How's it going? Galore Wrestling Figures here. Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to WWE and AEW Figure Haul Episode 2. And now I've been meaning to do this for the last couple of days, and I appreciate everyone that watched and checked out the last one, Episode 1, so a big thanks for that. And if you didn't see the last one, what this is going to be is just a video showing you all the figures that I've got in the last week or so. And some of these figures, or most of them, I haven't done reviews on yet, so I aren't going to go too into detail, but eventually these probably will all have reviews. So that being said, let's get on to the figures. So as always, I'm going to start off with AEW figures first. I think that's what I'm going to do going forward. Save elites till last. But the first figure I've got this week is none other than the MJF Unmatched Series 4. And now, I've been after this figure for a while now, since it first got revealed, and when they first started coming over imports a few months ago in the UK, they were about £30, and I didn't really want to pay that. And a couple of weeks ago, when I got that Cody Supreme figure, I was in Forbidden Planet, and I saw it, and I thought, I'm going to do a bit of research on this, see what it's fully like. And when I was in there the other day, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get this, because now that I've got it in hand, in person, you can see how good of a figure this is. And now I know a lot of people don't like this because of the face scan, but to be honest, it's not that bad. It's not the best, but it's not that bad. I paid £20 for this from Forbidden Planet, which is I'm not sure, I think they might only be in the UK, but it's like a bit of a shop that sells different sorts of figures. They have some AEW figures, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to get this. And I'm definitely glad that I have got this, because, yeah, it's a great figure. Of course, it did come with a scarf and everything, nice. And the hands, extra hands, microphone, the usual. Of course, you got the nice white and purple gear, so I really do like that one. So, sorry about my throat, by the way. I've got a bit of a cold. So, next up, this figure has got a lot of meaning to me. And it is none other than the Unmatched Series 4, CM Punk. And now, I got this figure originally when it came out in the UK about 4 months ago. Except that's when they were going for a lot, and it was quite hard to get. And about a month ago, UK started getting them on imports. And luckily, I managed to get one for £20 posted from, I can't remember where it was where I got it from. Not too sure on that. But I paid £20 posted for this, so that's about £15 for the figure, which is a great price. So now I've got my original one that I got 4 months ago, mock, and I got this one to open. And I'm glad that I've got it. Now, my only issue with this is, and this isn't the shop's fault, this is sort of Jazzware's fault. This is the ink staining on this arm, if you can see that right there. Bit there. This is from the jacket, of course, and if you have got this figure or other figures, you'll know the ink staining's quite annoying and it's quite hard to get off. But, to be honest, you don't really see it. And I am after a CM Punk AEW figure in trunks, and I don't really want to get the Walmart because of the staining, so I'm probably just going to have to buy the Chase and open that one up. But, yeah, so I am on the lookout for the Chase just to open, which will cost me a lot. But for now, this figure to me is pretty much perfect. I really do like the gear. Of course, it's his first figure in 7-8 years. Pretty sure it's 8 now. I always get confused with years. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 8 years since his last figure came out. If I just do the maths right. Because I know when he returned, that was 7 years. And of course, this came out like a year after his return. So about, yeah, his first figure in about 8 years. So, of course, definitely paid off to wait. Patience is key, because you'll get a great figure like this. So now let's move on to the elites. Now, I've got a couple of elites. And this one I want to show you all is an elite that I'm not a fan of too much. But it is the Elite 85 Bray Wyatt. Now, this figure, I'm not really a fan of. Just because I feel like When it first came out, it was a bit bland. The colours are a bit off. I prefer the ringside exclusive, but my local B&M's has had this for about 2 years on the WWE shelf, and the box is it's like really damaged on it. I don't even think I have the box, but it's really damaged. And I did some thinking the other day when I was in there, and I thought, you know what? I still need this for the 2019 era shelf. So I thought, you know what? £14, however much it, 13, 14. I thought, you know what? I'm going to get it. And I'm glad I did, because about £20 mock on eBay, which is a bit much for me, just because I'm not that big of a fan of the figure. But I thought eventually I'll have to get it, and it'll probably just go up in price. So I thought, you know what? I may as well get it now. And I'm glad I did. The head scan, yeah, one thing I do want to mention is that because it has been there for quite a long time, somehow it's got paint loss right there. It's a bit annoying, but yeah, the head scan's great. And the attire, I feel like it's a bit off, the colour. But to be honest, it's not that bad. I think it was the first Elite with double jointed arms as well. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was. The first one with double jointed arms before Elite 87 had them. Of course, yeah, you get hands, you get a puppet with it. It is quite a good figure. I really do like this one. But of course, because of the double jointed arms, you can do, all sorts of poses with this one. So I really do like the double jointed arms. There's that one for you. So next up, this one. If you saw my latest video, you'll see how much I really like this figure. And it is the Elite 16 CM Punk. And now, I've been after this figure for about 5 years. And I'm a big... CM Punk's my favourite. So, of course, I'm always going to be after this figure. But on eBay and Facebook, it's about £60 for, like, a mint condition one. And you could sometimes get ones like that are in good condition for about £50. And I don't really want to pay that, to be honest. Even for a mint one, I don't really want to pay that. And the other day, I was on Facebook, and I've seen it for the last couple of weeks. Somebody has been selling this exact one for £30, and it's this one. And it was, I think, originally it was about 35, and then it went down to about £30 posted. And to be honest, now that I've got it in hand, after about 5 years, I'm glad I waited, because I can't explain like how good this figure is, because I've been after it for a long, long time, and I saw it, as I say, for £30, and I thought, you know what, I've been after it for ages, it's now or never, because I'll probably have to pay more, so I thought I'd get it, and I'm glad I did. Of course, I did it in the last video. Yeah, I do have to do a review on this guy. I've got a shirt, but it was missing the armband, so I've put a nice clean one on there. I had spare, so that's nice, and probably the whitest elbow pad I've ever seen. But yeah, that's the thing about CM Punk figures. They are always missing elbow pads, but luckily I had a spare one. But yeah, the gear, based off one of my favourite matches, Money in the Bank 2011. CM Punk versus John Cena. I really do like the match and the gear. Of course, because it is used, there is a bit of paint loss, but to be honest, it's not that bad. But yeah, I do really like this figure. So after 5 years, I managed to finally get it. So of course, this will be going in the CM Punk collection. So I am happy I got this one. So that being said, that's all I've got for you all today. And as I said in one of my last AEW figures reviews, if you want to see any reviews on certain AEW figures from the normal line, chances are I've probably got them. So just let me know, and I'll hopefully do a review on them. And I'll try getting out maybe some more Elite reviews on different Elites. Just let me know what sort of videos you want to see, and whether that be toy hunts, reviews on certain figures, whatever it'll be. Just let me know, and I'll try getting them out. So that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.